It's hard work. I mean, my parents are like, I don't know anybody that would want to work as hard as you work. But as you can see, there's so many benefits to living off the land. These are our resources of survival, and ultimately that's what it comes down to. I started out farming on the other side of Everson, and I was there working on my own small plot for 6 years before I landed here. The location here is right off Mount Baker Highway, only about 15 minutes from Bellingham, and it literally just feels like a gift from the universe. This is somewhere I'd see myself retiring and living my dream, basically. People out there want locally, organically grown produce, and I like to try to keep it at a reasonable price. I know that a lot of people struggle with that, going to the fancy co-ops or Whole Foods or what have you, or Hagen's for that matter, and if the organic produce is more expensive. It's not that much harder to grow, and it doesn't have all the chemicals and things that went into it, but it's something I like to try to keep affordable for people, and they do come to the farmer's market and find me. I have people who are trying to heal themselves through juicing from cancer or disease or what have you, and they come back and saying how they feel like their health is improving. Yes, I've been doing this for 17 years, and I can't believe that much time has gone by because I do enjoy it. It's hard. It's not meant for a person to do by themselves, so having a good team of people here is what makes the farm function properly. Being a female in this industry has been surprisingly more difficult than I expected it to be. I have to struggle with issues with, I think a lot of men don't think women should be farming, and so when I go to have a piece of equipment fixed, I get those kind of run-ins. Even with business, I started this distribution service for Hagen's, and immediately my what I thought were networking farmers, some of the farmers decided to compete with me instead. But Hagen still wants to work with me, and I still have a group of farmers that are loyal to one another, and I think we have to stick together because it can become a real cutthroat competition out there, and that's not how I want to raise my kid. I want to raise him to know how to work well with others. I have families that come out here for strawberries, and their kids are here, and Godric loves to go out and entertain the kids, and that way the parents can pick, and it creates a really nice community of like, oh, let's go experience a farm life, and then my child understands that people in the community actually do support farming. Kindness to nature. He already understands these things, the whole cycle of life and death and reproduction. And those are things I highly value because that is part of what it takes to survive on this planet. And he's learning those skills as a young person. Because he's in public school, and I know that he talks about, what it's like on the farm. Oh, my mommy does this on the farm. And so other people get to hear, like, this is actually a real thing. It's not just a fantasy in our minds that we see on TV about where the grocery store gets the food. They can have more of a hands-on experience.